I'm not like trying to fucking abolish gambling or anything like that. I'm not saying like, oh, we should fucking make it illegal to gamble or anything like that, because it is a fun activity for people who can do it responsibly. But so many people fucking ruin their lives over that shit. Like, and any argument you make, like, oh, well, you so fucking see someone drinking alcohol on stream, then you want to drink alcohol as well. Okay. Like, there is an argument to be made there as well. Like, oh, well, anything that the streamer does, the fucking fan base can, the fan base will want to follow. But the restrictions there are that, like, that's precisely why you can't fucking promote alcoholic beverages to a younger than 18 audience, regardless, or younger than 21 audience, actually, not even 18, because in the United States it's 21. I'm forgetting. And like, the barrier for alcoholism is, I feel like it's just still the barrier for alcoholism, or the normalization of alcohol is still a little different than gambling. Like, it's harder as a fucking kid to go and try to score alcohol, enough alcohol that it'll like fuck your life up consistently enough, than it is to grab a credit card and figure out a way to go out and fucking gamble in one of these like shady ass websites. And the impact of it is, it takes a while for you to develop alcoholism. How can you defend hot tub streams and say gambling streams are bad, Omega Law? Great question, chatter. When you watch a hot tub stream, and let's say you are a female, you watch a hot tub stream, and you decide, I want to do a hot tub stream. Okay, what happened? You're doing a hot tub stream. When you watch a gamba stream and you're like, I want to gamba, and you fucking start gambling, you're going to lose the money. Like, that's the difference. If you can't comprehend the difference between the two, you're fucking delusional.
Happy 6 months, Sarjan.
Yeah, I hate fucking all the horror stories that come out of women going into hot tubs. I hate the hot tub stream addiction hotline, dude. You know? 1-800-HOT-TUB. When you're addicted to going into a hot tub, dude. Very good logic there. Thank you. Poker is not slots, though. There's a vast difference between poker and slots. Wait, what? Of course poker isn't slots. When people are talking about fucking gambling, they're talking about blackjack and poker and blackjack and fucking slots and shit. What the fuck? Like, poker is still gambling, but at least there's like skill required for you to fucking be able to know how to do poker. It's the one area where it can be treated somewhat like a sport. We're talking about fucking straight up slots and blackjack. I'd rather my kids gamble their house away than fucking get in front of the camera writing names on their thighs for money.
I'm literally hot
well, luckily with the fucking
ruined, Sag.
Luckily with how fucking tiny your dumbass brain is, and with that kind of attitude, I'm pretty sure that you are never going to have children, because it is impossible for you to have sex with women.
So far.
I'd rather have kids fucking gamble the house away? What the fuck? What kind of psychotic take is that? The other part of the worry comes from me, like, worrying about the content creators themselves. I worry individually about them also getting really, really invested in gambling and shit. Because it's a double whammy. It's really bad. I see this in myself. I've struggled with addiction my entire life, and I'm addicted to streaming. I see it as a game as well, to a degree, right? And that's part of the reason why I
you wouldn't
can understand where XQ's is coming from with a lot of the stuff that he does.
Basically say the same thing for stocks too.
When you fucking win, it feels good. And then also on top of that, when you have like a fucking 100,000 or 150,000 people watching you when you do that, in comparison to, like, I don't know, 75 to 80 when you're doing anything else, then that's like a double whammy, because you're like, oh fuck, well well, I'm still, this is content that people want to watch. Like, I'm still fucking killing it. That is really a really fucking dangerous dynamic. It's a really scary dynamic. And I know that because I saw it in myself. I saw the Gamba streams. I was like, well, this is definitely something that will be intriguing for people to watch. It's like if I did it,
Brother
I
has a
would
bit of a gambling
I would have a massive stream
Gambling
as well.
streams have been a helpful
right?
way for him to
But
vicariously
having
scratch
said
that itch.
that, like, and that motivates a part of you where you're like, well, I'm a Twitch streamer. I want more views as well. I want to entertain more people as well. But I know for a fact that if I started, I would never be able to stop. I would fuck my life up. Oh, know your audience will hate you. It doesn't matter. That shit doesn't matter. I saw the book game slots and there was like a 0.10 option and I really wanted to try it. That scared the fuck out of me. I'm 25. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Anyway. I still don't understand why the streamer has some duty to babysit their audience. What if you wanted to just stream it and let it enjoy? Oh, really? That's a really interesting take from a 10-month subscriber in my audience. Why can't they be fucking racist then? Like, what's the real reason why they shouldn't be racist? It's not the same. No, it is. You still have a fucking responsibility to not be super fucking toxic because that kind of behavior is still learned behavior that you're not supposed to fucking educate people on. It is though. It is. I know it's not exactly the same. It's fucking apples to
Your chat
oranges.
is just a bunch of broke cucks. No wonder they get mad at someone else who has money to spend on frivolous things like gambling, lol.
Interesting take, my dude. I know. I have a bunch of fucking gamblers in here. Part of the reason why you don't want streamers to demonstrate bad behavior beyond like ad revenue is because you don't want people to fucking literally watch that person and be like, well, this is the kind of behavior that I want to exemplify.
Sharing this so I don't have to see it anymore.
I'm not saying gambling is the same as racism. Something doesn't need to be a one-to-one fucking comparison. Racism hurts others. Gambling hurts yourself. Don't act like they're the same, please, Hassan. It's still hurt, though. You're still fucking causing hurt to other human beings. And that's the point I'm trying to make, which is you try to minimize that as best as you can. Anyway, I knew he was going to be in a 1-hour stone lock. No, I'm moving away from this. Like, I think that being a public figure comes with a set of responsibilities, as someone also in this said in the chat. Like, it comes with a set of responsibilities, and I think like, and what I've said before is like I always at the very least expect like streamers to not be fucking dicks, right? Not be bigoted, that sort of thing. Luckily, there's a terms of service that does a pretty solid job at like stopping people from doing it.
Donos have been
I feel like you're taking this
chat
personally.
Turn TTS off, please God.
Stop fence sitting. Okay. Right, because excuse the first time anyone hears of gambling, dude. That's not the point, dude.
Hey,
I'm literally talking from my personal experience dealing with addiction in general and what I try to fucking avoid because of having an addictive personality, while simultaneously saying that gambling inherently it's a vice, but it can be a fun experience that you can do responsibly, but not everyone can. And the risk is, especially younger people are not going to be able to do it responsibly regardless, which is why it's 18 plus. And that it is there is an issue from that point of view because gambling is very easy. It's gamified and you're supposed to fucking lose. And most people, like, it triggers a part of your fucking brain where you're chasing that fucking high of winning, and you literally keep chasing that over and over again. And most people don't know when to stop, and they fuck up, and they lose a lot of money, and they fuck their lives up. That's the whole point. Okay? What was it?
Hi, honey.
It's about understanding the influence you have over your audience. Yeah. I think you're being a lib here. I used to think the same thing, that there's enough responsible users that should be allowed, but the consequences of the victims are too bad. It's the same with most of the sex industry. While I don't mind it, the track it opens up for certain women isn't worth the consequence. What? You want to fucking ban sex work too? What are you, fucking psychotic? I'm not even saying you should ban gambling. There was another really dumb take in here, but it's hard for... Well, if gambling's allowed, then nothing should be allowed to hurt. What? People should be allowed to hurt themselves and get blind drunk? Yeah. That's the other thing I was going to say, is that, like...
You act like a proud Kuma, and that sort of behavior could be bad for your audience, couldn't it? This is coming from another proud Kuma.
What? The crossover between you and JuiceBot XQC seems... Because it seems like a lot of juices aren't listening in chat? I don't know. Seriously, the take is just this: the people that, if people weren't going to see this and want to gamble, they wouldn't have sponsored them. They paid them because it'll send people to their website. Yeah, of course. I already said that. And it's for everyone that's doing gambling streams too, just not even just XQC.
Frosted Flakes. They are EEE food.
Chatters, don't take it personally if Hassan says not to gamble and you're someone who gambles. He's just trying to warn younger chatters.
Thanks for 10 months of radicalization. Hammies, jammies, sammies, hammies, jammies, sammies, hammies, jammies.
Gambling. Was everyone asleep when we watched that presentation? Do you trust my man in a casino? Let's be real. What? Anyway. Are there any parallels to be drawn to GTA gambling, RP gambling, or no? For me, there are. For me personally, there was. Like, it literally fucking, the GTA RP gambling, first of all, it's fake money, so it's not the same, obviously. It's literally not the same. You're being fucking crazy if you were going to make that argument, right? But having said that, because I was so used to fucking gambling in the casino in GTA roleplay,
Bean burrito.
like me as a person who's in that universe, that it gave me the urge to want to do that when I saw someone else doing it. And remember, when we were in fucking roleplay, when we were when I was in roleplay, like I would see someone else get a big win in the fucking casino, and I'd be like, I'm taking out more money so I can go do it again. Now, obviously, it's not the same because like the stakes are different, because I know deep down inside in the back of my mind that it's not real money, it's fake money, it's a fucking video game. And it also makes for good role play when you don't have a lot of money regardless. So I'm thinking about that. So that's a motivating principle behind why I'm like fucking gambling and shit. But in real life, if I were to do that, there is no more fucking role play. It's your real life and you're fucked. You understand? I think gambling is bad for people who can't control themselves with cash. I mean, dude, like, you don't know. You don't know until you... Unless if clipping the shit out of big wins and crazy luck makes it 100x worse, though. I mean, they're not even fucking doing that, but it doesn't matter. Even if they're not doing that, it doesn't matter. Because people aren't watching the entire stream. Even if they're watching the entire stream, they see the wins, and the wins stick. The loses don't. The losses don't.
Due to gambling debt.
You see the losses and you think, I can do better.
11 months, Pog.
That's how you get fucking caught up. This is why Epic got sued for loot crates. I definitely spent a lot as a teenager because I was chasing random loot in Rocket League. Probably spent around 600, which would have been spent on other things. Yeah. And with loot crates, there's at least like... So the thing with loot crates is with loot crates and with like that sort of gambling and fucking video games, there is kind of a cap to it. You know what I mean? I mean, there isn't like you can spend an endless amount of money, but ultimately it's not like you're making money off of it, right? You're just getting like fucking skins or some shit. Most people aren't making immediate money off of it. When it's money that you're spending and then immediately getting back money, it's one step removed from it. It's just straight gambling. Anyway, it's still and loot crates are still technically gambling. And it gets kids into gambling in general. Just to note, those websites are kind of sketch. It's literally using crypto so they can avoid certain regulations. Don't know if this is the case. Yeah. Anyway, look, I don't give a fuck. People do whatever they do. You can do whatever you want. But what I will urge you always, if you're in my audience and if you're like, if you look at people fucking winning and losing, like it's not the same for you. Don't fucking do that. Don't like start gambling and think that you're gonna fucking make wins and stop, because you're not gonna be able to stop until it's too fucking late. And it's real scummy when motherfuckers will turn around and be like, yeah, you can, dude. I won 5K like that fucking dipshit did in the chat. Yeah, dude. I'm sure you did. Fucking scumbag.
How are kids getting their hands on that amount of money in the first place?
So stupid.
Makes no sense to me.
As a kid, $60 was so hard to come by. Like, these
Check
kids
Twitter.
have now $2,000 PCs and shit. Doesn't make sense. Okay, dude. Asmon Gold's take. A lot of people talk about gambling. A lot of talk about gambling streams recently. I personally hate gambling, and if it were up to me, all forms of casino gambling would be illegal. If it's not TOS, people will do it, though. It's up to Twitch to decide if it should be. Hating on streamers won't change anything.
To play with, so they have nothing to lose, but they promote
here's a good example of how stupid gambling is. Someone bet 44K on Masvidal to win last night.
Potential to ruin lives with no ramifications.
What do you think about the people that say stocks are the same as gambling? Stocks are more like poker, but it's still gambling. Just like poker is still gambling. It just also depends entirely on who the fuck is doing the stocks, and depends on what kind of stocks we're talking about. But yeah, like, look, I don't want to talk about it, but like, look, I know people that have lost a lot on fucking futures trading. Okay, like a lot. I will stress it. A lot. Okay, a lot. Stocks aren't that high on the scale of gambling unless you're doing options. Yeah, fucking options are. Where's outrage over cryptocurrency? I mean, dude, those are fucking NFTs are scams. I've talked about it before. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you're not gonna get like a. You're not gonna find hypocrisy here with me because I don't do any of that stuff at all, and I have this opinion for all of it. Unless you've never seen the stream before and you just came in to hear my take on this.
In communities with youngsters.
Like, how big is your grudge against XQC? I have no grudge against XQC. I've stated time and time again that I like XQC. Like, so much so that people literally, there's a meme about how I defend my big streamer friends. So it's kind of weird that fucking people are saying that. Anyway.
Maya, if you're listening, which you're probably not, thanks for the raid. You can come over here and take whatever you want any time of the day. You don't even have to let me know you're coming. I have cameras all over. I will see you show up. Okay? I will come and open the door and you can look for whatever you want. Okay? It's no problem. I also have a tracker on your car and I know when you're on your way. Maya, if you're
Quinn69 checking if his stream is.
Let me see. Twitch. All right. Clock in the chat if it's safe. Oh wait. Clock. Yeah, clock. Clock in the chat. Yeah. No, clock. Clock. No. No. He said clock.
One of my clips of you almost got 200 upvotes on LSF. Says Twitch pays college. Name 3 racisms. So fuck, I don't even know if it's a fucking bad clip or not. Here we go.
No, clock. Okay.
3 moose spotted in front of 30K viewers on the Great Moose Migration live stream.
I am a degenerate gambler who has lost thousands gambling on sports over the years. I didn't know online casinos were a thing until watching XQCS stream, and it gave me the urge to go there and spend money I shouldn't have. Please tell me I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot. Don't do it. We need to put it. We need to build a wall. WoW Classic Griefer running 16 accounts gets the ban hammer from Blizzard.
I've finally been able to start lifting at the gym again, going to get big like Arjan.
How the fuck would I know what's going on here?
Inspiration for my gains, and politics has buff hassle.
I have no idea what this is. Steve-O react to brutal leg injury. Not touching that. GTA Wise Guy DMC DeLorean. We already saw that. Earlier, Defron finds an Omega
Galatians
snake.
3:28. There is neither Jew nor Greek, slave nor free male.
Whoa! Whoa! Snake! Facing my face! Facing my face! Facing my face! Omega snake!
Omega snake. GC goes from 11th place to 2nd place in 17 seconds. Holy shit.
Holy fuck! I actually can't believe it!
For being a believer. XQCL.
Happened to me once too. It's pretty standard Mario Kart gameplay. I mean, it's some pog shit, dude. It happened on fucking stream. No, it didn't, LMAO. Yeah, I fucking accidentally hit a shortcut in the end. Do you guys not remember? I mean, I don't think I got 2nd place, though. I think I got, like, 3rd place or some shit. It literally happened on stream. It was, like, 7th. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember which place I was in. What is this? Was this it? No, it's not.
I miss Donnie, man.
Okay, guys, like, why do you fucking spam the same clips over and over again? I said I was gonna. I said I was gonna go into roleplay.
Donnie.
Okay, this car wasn't here, right? Yeah, this car wasn't here.
I'm gonna do fucking role play again. Okay, I'm not fucking ending it. Listen, I was talking about this with I think it was with Murad or with my family. I don't remember. With my mom and dad or something. Like roleplay took over so much of the mental space that I have that it was getting to be super overwhelming when I wasn't fucking role playing. And what I mean by that is because it's like extremely addictive and I love playing it, right? But even beyond that, when you're doing like an RP stream, and it's much respect to all the fucking RP streamers, you have to be your own, you have to act, you have to be an actor, you have to improvise, you have to fucking think about things on the fly, come up with like solutions. You have to be the producer because you're producing a fucking stream to begin with. You have to be the director, the cinematographer, fucking score it when there's like a scene with like music and shit. And it is crazy hard. And then also on top of that, you have to maintain people's attention. Okay? So it gets to a point where I was like constantly thinking off stream in real life about like what can I do that is like a fun thing that I can do. What can Donnie do tomorrow that's gonna like maintain people's respect for looking out for your mental health? But I also will never understand how you get 16K on RP with 30K watching dumb mansion videos. The content is so much better. I mean, yeah, people just don't want it. I think that's just, it is what it is. And 16K, while RP is still pretty good, but that's why like it's not even about the fucking view counts, even though I definitely do. I'm very honest with you guys about that. I do stress about that, certainly, right? 16K is still insane. It's like a crazy amount of views still. Yeah, I had 14K playing Hades. Like, it's not that. It's just that Hades is fun, and I don't have to think about. I don't have to think about all of this other stuff that is weighing on me when I'm not even playing. Do you see what I'm saying? You end up method acting kind of because you can't separate it from your real life. Yeah. So it's I don't know how to describe it. Like, imagine arguing with people who leave when RP starts. Yeah, I don't know why I'm even describing all this, because most of you guys, including people who are like, oh, do some roleplay, can you play some roleplay? Literally fucking leave when roleplay starts. So, bro, be honest, did Coil finally yeet you from the server? No, I just haven't. I just haven't logged on in a while. Like, guys, I streamed a fuckload. I streamed a fuckload of roleplay. An actor literally used to play on the server to learn improv. Hey, what's up, Ashy? So it gets really tiring, because it's, like I said, it's very addictive and I love doing it, but also at the same time, it was like taking up fucking so much mental space, dude, where I'm like literally thinking, how can I find like a creative, how can I figure out like a creative fucking strategy to escape the cops and like learn all this stuff? And there's so much information that I need to process, while also simultaneously thinking like, how the fuck am I going to do something fun and unique and interesting for everyone to enjoy. What sucks is that the story continues even if you're absent, though. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Found the Mario clip. Goober bullshit, dude. Oh, this was it, right? Oh god, I almost got clapped up by that one. Was it this? Oh, I got the fucking... Never mind. I got the 5th place. Doesn't count. I thought I was in 3rd place. 9th to 5th is not as good. Was it this? No, it wasn't this. Wait, I don't think it was this. You play GTA so much, chat likes it now. I think most people who aren't trolls want you to do what makes you happy. No, I don't think it was this. It was 100% this. Really? Come on, we want the Maldian emote mode every 30 minutes, please, bro. Yeah. So the part about the problem after all of that is like I put so much fucking time, so much investment, so much energy into it. It occupies so much mental space. And then motherfuckers will literally be like, dude, you suck. I used to watch you. And now I literally watch all these other people that you role play with because I hate you and you suck. And I'm like, and it just shuts off a part of my brain where I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this, dude? Why are you back here? Just stay there then. So it like literally, is like, okay, well, fuck this then. And I get that shit all the goddamn time from motherfuckers in this community. Like 12-month Andes who only come in here to be like, you fucking suck. Like, I hate watching you. Well, then why are you here? Your stats for playtime this year?
1.5 year sub.
Look at this shit, dude. Look at this shit. 12-month Andes are like, yeah. Hello, Hasanabi. I would like to announce that I don't watch you anymore. Resubscribe for 28 months. Rust seems like ancient history. I know Rust was fucking crazy too.
Hello, I would like to announce that I don't watch you anymore. Resubbed for 28 months.
Literally resub for 28 months, by the way. Maston M. Motherfucker. Some chatters are so toxic here and act like you aren't a human being. Loki makes me sad and angry. It does suck. I wish people recognize that more.
Keeping me from the brink of insanity while I
especially because, like, you know, one, I'm not like some fucking content monkey that you like throw fucking peanuts at, and two,
never think about how hairy Hassan's butthole.
Thank you, Steiner
is.
TL, for the 10
I
gift sub. But two,
brother.
also, did I
Hasanabi.
fucking run an ad at 4? I don't think I did, so I'm gonna run one right now. And there it is. That's my second point,
I'm
bitch.
sorry that it gets to you. I
Top
think
of the
you're doing
hour.
great.
Here's the ad. Yeah, he just most of the chat is gay, but someone's so fucking entitled. This fact that someone made a spreadsheet shows how toxic some of your viewers are. Yeah, it's not the majority. I love streaming. I would not do it for this many hours if I did not fucking love this shit, right? I've talked about this so many times. You already know this. So I think the reason people act like this is because of the general culture that big streamers have on this platform, that they are content machines and aren't real people, similar to how students treat teachers. Yeah. Remember when you played Watchdog Legion for like 12 minutes? Yeah, if I don't like something, I don't do it. You know this already. You think you have more toxic viewers than other big streamers? No. I don't think I have more toxic viewers than other Twitch streamers. I think that the only reason why toxicity manifests in the way that it impacts me so significantly is because I pay a lot of attention to chat and this community more so than other streamers do to theirs in the ways that they do. A lot of streamers pay attention to their community. XQC is like very XQC it clearly cares about his community. He might not care about it in the same way that I care about mine, but he very clearly does, right? But you know, the way I operate, I'm constantly doing back and forth with the chat. It's like a big part of what I do, a big part of the content I make. So that's the reason. And you guys have seen me with like 250,000 people in the chat. I've had fucking 200,000 people in chat, and I'm still the same. I'm literally still picking out fucking shit like that. Excuse the reason to make complaints on how chatters do things. Doesn't seem to change much, sadly. It's I literally snipe takes in the chat when there's 250,000 people in here. I snipe takes in the chat when there's fucking 30,000 people in here. So that's something that you got to remember always.
I like you regardless of content.
Yeah, I snipe takes during 100,000 people watching during the Chauvin conviction. Like, it's just like this is how I like to do my content. This is what I care about, and this is what I do. And some people in the chat will abuse that bond and will purposely recognize that like they can get that immediate fucking adrenaline rush by saying something that's like horrible. I don't think Politics Frog realized you were about to do a left-wing terror arc. Yeah, that's fine.
Look here. Look, listen. Appearing offline doesn't fucking stop it, so stop fucking giving advice you know nothing about. / I really wanted to make this money. I can't take this shit no more, man. Throws controller, dog whimpers and cries.
What?
You're over empathizing, dude. David Bowie didn't ask what people wanted and he was fucking cool.
I have no idea what that fucking dono was. All Hassan does is snipe negative comments from people who don't sub before he reads comments from subs and donos that praise him. Dude, it would be so fucking cringe if I literally nonstop read like nice things, dude. That's what it is. It would just be so fucking. It would be weird if I was like constantly reading like, "You're my main." Okay, when I watch Twitch, it's usually on a second monitor. You're my only main monitor streamer, no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's actually very nice. I'm gonna start doing that. Okay. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna snipe only fucking positive comments. Let's see if it changes the attitude. Other streamers literally do that. Okay, well. Okay. How many times have you said that? Hey, bro, you got a huge dumpy. Thanks, dude. Steiner TL, 100 more gift subs, and I have made it to 821 total. Pepela. Yeah, dude.
Resubbing BC, my ad blocker.
You're on my 7th monitor. Porn is on my. I mean, I read funny comments, dude. I love the fucking funny shit that you guys say. That's when it's like, that's when we're clicking. You know what I mean?
Well, being Trump's all three.
The best is like when I'm watching some shit and you guys are popping off in the chat and it's fucking hilarious. You know? What is this? Pokemon gets Rick rolled. Wait, did she actually get Rick rolled? Actually clever? Oh no, I don't want to. Yeah, it's a funny ass clip. Wait, why is it mirrored then?
Step 1 is to make a fist, ensuring that your thumb is on the outside of your fingers. If it is on the inside, it can break your thumb during impact. Do this with both hands. You now want to place your fists halfway between your chest and your hip. Once you're at this point, move them slowly from side to side, and eventually the momentum will end up with you.
Yo! That's fucking good, dude. That's actually good. Okay.
100
That's a good
more
clip.
gift subs and
Dude
I will
chokes
have made it
enemy
to
in tune with the
821
music.
total. Pepe La.
Man, that's a long elevator ride. Still going.
Bum, 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 bum.
I bet this guy is gonna have some regrets soon.
Snake. Only read things that are clearly embarrassing, like this. I'm your biggest simp, daddy. Please spit in my face.
Asshole.
Okay.
Man, that's a long elevator ride.
You are super cool. Hassle.
Okay, I'm gonna stop reading. Some of these comments are really, really positive. I don't know how to deal with it. What is this,
You're
Maya?
on my TV.
Wait, who's that streamer? Why am I coming up as a suggested streamer on my own fucking sidebar?
You sniped my anti-RP comment once and yelled at me.
I love
so
this.
Now I don't type negative things anymore, Munkor.
I love this because I'm on the King of the Hill episode where they are trying to kill the emus, but they can't kill him. You know what I mean? Like Hank is like tasked with killing the emus.
22 months and I still hate it here.
You should start thanking subs too. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That would be the entire stream, and that would be fucking terrible. Thank you, Jusha Gang, for the 19 months. Thank you, Jake Shields, for the 19 or 22 months. What is this? Electric EMB?
Take my money.
I love your content so much. Watched during the Cyberpunk 77 Rust BOTW and now RP. Your streams inspire me to get back to art. Love you, Hasi. Did some artwork for you. Oh, this is sick. Yeah, I love this shit. You guys are awesome. That's wonderful. I never like you as much as I like Gators. Gators daily. Okay. Okay.
Sorry for that look here, look, listen donation. I was just trying to see how many people would get that reference. It's from a streamer called Wings of Redemption. You can find the video on a channel by the name of Sean Ranklin.
All right. Thanks. Okay, well, it's almost fucking 5, so I think I'm gonna eat now. So I'll just continue on with the fucking Jordan Klepper video that I wanted to watch earlier.
With the people he met,
The best
and
content will
reflect on
always
that
be
year
the
and
content
its
you
violent
enjoy.
conclusion.
Now take your
So tonight,
peanuts
Let's
down
do it,
we
with
boys.
present to
content
you
monkey.
Jordan Klepper's journey into the Magaverse.
This is gonna be Hogwatch all the way, baby. Hogwatch on fucking steroids, dude. By the way, I am as good as a sniper as Chris Kyle. I did see your comment, dummy. Don't
I'm
test
Jordan
me,
Klepper,
motherfucker.
and I'm back where it all began, in the very same parking lot where I interviewed hundreds of fired-up Trump supporters here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Or Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Or... shit, this might be Jersey. The point is, I've definitely been here before. Because I remember doing a badass hero shot over there, interviewing some women drinking wine at 10 in the morning, and walking out of that cornfield like a boss. Although there's no more cornfield. So, thanks a lot, President Joe Biden.
Another thing that Joe Biden took away from us, boys. Are you purposely ignoring the SDF and YPG stuff I write? Yeah, I guess now I am, going forward. Worst kind of person in the chat. Like, one of the worst kinds of person in the chat is just like, the guy who's like literally entitled to stop a fucking 30,000 stream and be like, I'm the only one in here, motherfucker. Do you not recognize I'm the only one in here? Talk about my issue. Talk about the thing I want you to talk about. I know that you have an entire content strategy laid out for yourself for the entire stream. You want to steer the direction. But no, I want you to stop ignoring me in a sea of 30,000 people.
Last year, I followed Trump supporters to his rallies, from parking lots just like this one, all the way to
Shut
the
the
steps of
fuck
the
up.
Capitol. Then I stopped. Because
If we did nothing but
sedition's
feed you
not really my
positive
thing.
comments, you'd have a
More of
normal size
jaywalking
head.
guy. But
So
now that
that's
the
why we
election's
bully
over
you.
and the glass has been cleaned up from the Capitol, I wanted to look back and reflect on this past year and see how this led to this. Because ultimately, they were about the same thing, a fervent devotion to Donald Trump above everything else. And that's something I learned early on in my travels. The picture of Donald Trump that his supporters have in their heads is more flattering than, well, almost any picture of Donald Trump. But don't ask me, just ask them to describe Donald Trump.
Trump is my hero president.
Trump is kind of a force.
His aura came in the room before he did.
Donald Trump is our first rock star superhero president.
He's a very tall man, a little bit shorter than yourself, very big man, nice big hands.
He's a man for all the people, I think. He didn't need this job whatsoever either. The White House is honestly like a downgrade from his penthouse suite and everything.
Yeah, it feels like it's a downgrade for America, too.
He's just a peaceful person in general, I think.
And he puts those protesters down like that,
Yes.
which causes peace pretty quickly.
Yeah.
He's got skin that is about as thick as it gets. And
who does?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is...
Yeah, thick skin.
Again, I've talked about this so many fucking times, dude. This shit literally is so delusional. It's as delusional as QAnon, okay? So it's not a surprise. If you find Donald Trump to be sexually attractive, if you think Donald Trump has
Eric
like
Evans
thick
is still in the
skin,
Capitol
you are
mark for
so
W.
delusional because like the redeeming quality of Donald Trump, the watchability of Donald Trump literally stems from how not thick his skin is. Okay? So if you find that to be like a thing that Donald Trump has, a quality that Donald Trump has, like you've already lost the plot. You will believe in anything. You can believe in anything at that point. Okay?
Thick skin. He gets mad if a celebrity makes fun of him on Twitter.
He's the real-life Tony Stark. They should call him President Iron Man.
Well, Tony Stark gave a shit about science. Of course, you can't be a true superhero without some tragic flaws.
Sometimes I don't like what he tweets.
I don't 100% agree with the way the guy talks. Admittedly, his personality's a bit rough around the edges.
If he's doing a good job, why can't you just vote for him? He's an ass sometimes.
All right, we'll end on that last part. I think it's something we can all agree on.
He is an ass sometimes, but that's him.
That's him, right?
Maybe chat would be less toxic if you would
Nothing
have us
could stop a
rest in
Trump
peace,
rally.
Danko.
Not bad weather, not a looming impeachment trial, not a full-time job.
Almost died. Dancock almost killed me. Holy shit. I almost went down the wrong hole. Okay. Listen. Remember what Disguised Toast was talking about the other day? When he said, oh, like a lot of people think that toxicity on Twitch equals like being genuine and being honest, right? And this is the same fucking energy. It's like, no, toxic doesn't equal honest. Toxic could be that, you know, that person is a fucking honest douchebag and you're kind of an honest douchebag as well. And you just expect everyone to be a douchebag. So a lot of Trump supporters are just like, oh, he's just like me. And that's why they gravitate towards him. Or he is honest in his dishonesty. So people fucking assume that he is like, he is more real. He tells it like it is.
Leader of the free world, and definitely not COVID-19. Even at the height of the pandemic, the Trump rallies still drew a crowd because Trump rallies are worth it. Just ask anyone who isn't Herman Cain. Besides, there's simple, effective health precautions that can limit risk at these events, like wearing a mask. But for many Trump rally-goers, this was a face diaper of oppression. Trump is all about transparency, as you can see on the faces of his supporters. Frankly, I'm pretty jealous of these mouth breathers.
Whenever they report it, they just talk about cases and death. They don't talk about recovery.
They just tend to focus on the number.
Negative stuff.
Yeah,
the scary stuff.
Too much focus on the number dead. Let's focus on the other uplifting stuff.
Correct.
I'm worried about COVID.
Pussy.
Why no mask?
Frankly, I forgot it in my car.
Why aren't you wearing a mask?
I mean, again, it's a personal choice, I think.
4 months.
If
Thank
everybody
you for
was
making my days
wearing
be good.
them and everybody said put a mask on, I would respect everybody's wishes and put it on. We're not cheap. We're
You're not
lions.
cheap. You're not cheap. But if everybody here was wearing masks,
If everybody was wearing, but again, we're not cheap.
you're not cheap.
We're not.
So you're gonna look at what everybody's doing and you're gonna follow
That's
along.
it.
Yeah. But not cheap.
Not cheap.
You know, from a Trump supporter's point of view, a Trump rally was a traveling carnival. It rolled into town, gave everyone some thrills, then rolled back out, leaving some good memories,
Thanks
some
for
COVID
offering an
hospitalizations,
alternative to watch
and some
the news
unpaid
and political
bills.
takes besides like Ben Shapiro. Godspeed.
It's too easy, dude. It's literally too easy. Like, it's
To
like
the
he's
guy working at
playing.
the Dollar Tree watching the stream.
It's
What's
like he's
good,
playing
bro?
football with 5-year-olds, dude.
So what happens when the President of the United States stiffs the locals on an invoice? Just ask the mayor of Albuquerque, New Mexico, who's still looking for his money. Mr. Mayor, thank you for joining us. What happened with the city of Albuquerque and the Trump campaign?
Trump came for a rally, and we decided to bill him because the cost of the city were tremendous. They made us shut down downtown. We had to close City Hall, and so we decided to just bill the campaign for it, and we have yet to get paid.
So how much does Trump owe?
$200,000 roughly.
$200,000. That's it? He's into Deutsche Bank for $350 million. You think you're gonna get your money from him? He doesn't even pay the IRS, and they could put him in jail.
In my mind, he owes us a lot more because there were about a day and a half where we couldn't even function as a city.
What have you tried to do to get money back from Donald Trump?
No phone calls have been returned, so we hired a collection agency.
You actually hired a collections agency?
He should be getting these annoying voicemails that like we get usually from scam companies where it's like, you owe debts. I mean, I think Mar-a-Lago is now getting those calls.
A collection agency for Donald Trump, I feel like they...
Okay, I'm losing my mind. This dude literally looks like Harvey Dent.
specialize predominantly in...
Am I crazy? It's Two-Face, right? Watch out, Jordan. Don't trigger him. He's going to have his fucking, Two-Face moment.
just Donald Trump claims. Like, did you ask for a number 12?
We know other cities, just from news reports, have also billed the campaign.
Yes, the king of debt is very good at staying on brand because he owes lots of cities money. Maybe you send a tough guy to go get money from him. Like, you're the mayor of New Mexico. You don't know Mike from Breaking Bad?
I don't, but I have heard actually as a person, he's a great dude, and he really also loves Albuquerque.
When people out there hear that a city doesn't get $200,000, what does that actually mean to a place like Albuquerque? Where would that money go?
Really what happens, it just goes into the general fund and we use it to operate the city. So police force or fire, all of those services.
Is it fair to say that Donald Trump has effectively defunded the police? I mean, I knew it was happening somewhere in America. Apparently it's happening somewhat in Albuquerque.
By that definition, you could say that.
Knowing that he owes $200,000 to Albuquerque might
Right.
mean he'll never come to Albuquerque again. And is that worth it?
That's all right with us. We're totally fine with that.
I got a little gift for you that I think could be helpful. I want to send this your way. Welcome to Albuquerque. We do not accept checks from Donald J. Trump. I saw this at a bodega once to really just shame anybody who had bounced checks, and it kind of did the trick.
Hey, if you send that to us, we might send you back an image of that hanging somewhere.
Done. If there's one thing Trump supporters hate, it's fake news. Which begs the question, which news sources do they trust?
We used to like Fox. We don't like Fox. We don't like MSNBC. We don't like CBS. We don't like any of the fake news channels because they lie all the time.
What happened to Fox? Was it their COVID coverage that turned you off?
No.
What about Hannity?
I like Hannity. Tucker.
And Tucker.
Yeah.
So just 2 hours every day of Fox News, otherwise it's a complete boycott.
Yes, absolutely.
Will you accept Joe Biden as President of the United States on the 20th?
No, I will not accept the verdict. No, I will not. So look, I've educated myself about this, okay? I don't know all what's in the Constitution.
Have you read it? It's pretty short.
The Constitution of America?
Yeah.
I've not read the whole thing, no. You've read the entire thing?
Yes, it's remarkably short.
All right. I doubt that, but it's okay.
You should read it, because you might be committing a seditious act in an hour and a half.
Okay, I'm not going to comment on.
Oh my God, he literally did not know because he did. Because he did commit a seditious act. Whoa! Ah!
About that?
I can't believe Miskiv was at the fucking rally, dude. That's crazy.
Hour and a half.
Okay.
Like,
I'm not going to comment about that.
What do you think of the impeachment?
Come on, everybody knows
Texas changed him, bro.
what it's all about.
Read the transcript, right?
Read the transcript, right.
Have you read the transcript?
I have not read it.
But we should read the transcript.
We should.
Look at the transcript, right?
Yeah, look at the transcript.
Have you read the transcript?
I trust the word of our president, man.
Yeah.
Read the transcript.
Read the transcript.
Yeah.
Did you read the transcript?
I don't have to. Everyone else has. I can read it if I need to. But
right, yeah. But it's important that everybody reads the transcript.
It is very important. Pay attention and think for yourself.
Yes. You have, but to be clear, you have not read the transcript.
I haven't, no.
Right.
No.
But it is just important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be a sheep, think for yourself.
But again, just to be very clear, you have not read it.
I have not read it.
You just trusted somebody else who read it. Exactly. What were you saying about don't be a sheep?
Don't be a sheep. Think for yourself. Do your own research.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's too easy that it almost feels bad. But then it's funny again because these people are monsters with their political point of view. So it flips itself back to being funny again.
But just because they won't read their sources, that doesn't mean they don't have them somewhere. Historically, this presidency has lost more jobs than any other.
That's not true.
It's not true.
Nope. He has not.
He has not.
I'd be like, Tony, I need my sheet with the jobs. I'm going to give you facts. Come on.
Give me facts.
The facts. That fact sheet.
What's on the fact sheet?
I'm going to show you.
The fact sheet is that in my car.
You don't have the fact sheet? So close. She had the real facts, but I think she left them at the wine store.
People are stealing our election. It's obvious. This is our country. People are stealing.
Okay. That's risky because Jordan Klepper here is shitting on wine moms. And wine moms make a big chunk of the liberal
Loving the
Daily Show watching audience. Okay? Better fucking watch out, Jordan. Know your audience, motherfucker. Just like I know mine. And what do I know about my audience? Well, they get very excited at the top of every hour when there's a 60-second ad break. And they love subscribing to me to avoid those ads and also to support and also to send me fucking clips and pester me endlessly. Or rather, sorry, new positive outlook. Shower me with positive comments about the stream. Which is why people subscribe. You could do it for $5 or for free by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month. Here is the ad break now. Yeah, I got you. I got you good.
How are they stealing the election?
Because they're putting voter fraud. It's suspicious.
How are they putting voter fraud? Department of Homeland Security said it was the most secure election America's ever.
Who's that? That's one guy like you and me, brosif.
You guys should do some research. There is massive voter fraud, as the evidence is being demonstrated by Mike Lindell and others.
To be clear, I think he goes by the pillow guy. What are your lines? Who do you trust?
I trust the president. I think he's heading in the right direction.
I trust Trump.
I trust Donald Trump. I trust Donald Trump.
And that's it.
Well, there's Okay.
I trust Trump and what he says and what he knows. You know, I don't trust the media that much.
So the only person you really believe.
I wonder what happened to these guys though. Like a big part of their personality